Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, that $40-ish and $100 range. Most of these are way less than that, and a good number of these you can find at your local rack stores. And when I saw the one that I'm going to be talking about today, I just had to scoop it up, if nothing else for nostalgia, right? It was $29 for this massive, like 6.7 ounce bottle, 200 milliliter, whatever it is. It's huge, and I'm talking about Hollister SoCal. Put it in perspective, here's like what your typical 100 ml bottle looks like compared to it. It's like, doesn't look like it's that much bigger, but trust me, in the hand, this thing is gigantic. So I think the bottle's a little bit different looking than what the old one looks like, and the atomizer cap is light and plastic, and it's got like this real thin aluminum on the outside, kind of like what you would find in like a glass of wine or something. And the atomizer on this massive bottle, you would expect it to be a whole lot, and it is. So this opens up with this very ripe, smooth pineapple. It's not the kind of sharp, bright pineapple that you would find in like Club de Nuit or anything like that. It's not the tart pineapple like you would find in Lattafa Kate au Frisson. No, this is a very, very ripe, smooth, creamy pineapple. Almost got like a hint of like a sunscreen vibe, like a coconut pineapple sunscreen. And there's creamy woods and suede in this thing. It's a creamy, sweet, fruity, synthetic, fresh, summertime, breezy kind of a fragrance. It doesn't project real heavy, but it doesn't project really bad either. It's probably got about the same kind of projection as like Nautica Voyage, and almost the same kind of lifespan. This thing lasts, on me, I'm getting a good 5 hours anyhow, maybe 6 sometimes. So the performance isn't that bad for such a fresh fragrance. And in my opinion, let me know in the comments, but this smells eerily similar to what the Hollister stores smelled like back in like 2007, 2008, 2009 when this thing was released. It's 07 release. So we're talking like, man, I can't do the math right now, but it's like a long time afterwards, like 17 years later. And this thing still is bringing me back to that. It's a very linear fragrance too, so what you get in the opening really is almost what you get through the whole life of this thing. It just gets maybe marginally creamier in the dry down. It continues to hold on to that same sweetness, to that same pineapple thing that's going on, and there's a hint of some spiciness in there. Not much, just a hint. I'm gonna spray it in the air again. Man, that pineapple is something in this thing. It's so ripe, but the creamy nature of this thing and almost a coconut feel. For me, I'm kind of getting a mild, creamy coconut feel in this thing. Occasions to wear this is casually during the day, in the hottest time of the day. If you wear this thing to the gym, go light on the sprays because it's a bit sweet and it does project a little bit. So it's like a 3 or 4 spray kind of fragrance if you're going to wear it for like the gym or something like that, and you're not going to offend anybody because it really does smell quite nice. I give this a 6.5 out of 10. It's not absolutely mind-blowing, but it's very, very nice. It's dancing on the edge of being a 7 out of 10. I wish the performance was a little bit better so I could notch it up to a 7 out of 10 because it's really, really good smelling fragrance. And for the price, for $29 for this massive bottle, it's also on the border of something that you could run out and get because it doesn't smell exactly like everything else. It's not your typical crisp, citrus, woody, aquatic fragrance. This doesn't really have any aquatic notes, but it's very fresh, it's uplifting, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's pineapple fruity. It's amazing for a beach day, poolside, summer day vacation kind of a fragrance is what this thing is. Hollister fragrances typically are a summer fragrance. Like Festival Night can be worn in like the fall, and Festival Night for the evening, and on a slightly cooler day it's kind of like a fresh version of like 1 Million or something, whereas most of these are just straight up summertime fragrances, and this one is no different. It's youthful, but it's so inoffensive, anyone could like this thing. Super office friendly, just excellent for, like I said, daytime casual, leisure, going out doing your chores, grocery shopping, whatever. Even a night out on the beach, I think. Like in Florida, I live by the coast, right? We got a lot of these like fish places that are on the beach, and they have like I picture those pavilion things, and like your toes are like actually in the sand, and you got the palm frond little umbrellas over top of you, and they're serving you your dinner, and the sun is setting. And I think this would go really well on one of those kind of occasions. And I am definitely going to be reaching for this thing more than a lot of my other fragrances, because again, it doesn't smell just like everything else, and it's awesome for the high heat. And I live in the Tampa Bay area, and it gets stupid humid here and hot. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. Youthful, but super good smelling for what it is. And that's my final thoughts on Hollister's SoCal. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always, and until next time.